Guess who's back?
You're now listening to Unapologetic, the podcast, with your two hosts, Trey and Reg, discussing any and everything unfiltered.
What up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Unapologetic, the podcast. Sorry for the delay. Summertime, y'all know how shit get. Life gets hectic, too many moving parts, but y'all know we are back. Got Dre. Of course, I'm Reg. What's up with you, my guy?
What's going on, man? Chilling out, dog. Just been working, man. Been busy. Been trying to do my whole summer thing with the kids as always. You know how it go for me. Excuse me. Actually winding down, man. Feel like it was yesterday my little man got here. He leave next Saturday.
Woo.
Yeah. So
the kids will be back in school in 2-3 weeks.
Right.
Most damn.
And then Skylar will be here for another 3 weeks or so, and she'll be taking her journey to the 7th grade while he's going to the 1st.
Okay.
So, I mean, other than that, dog, I mean, I've been cool, man. I've been good, bro. Been really, really blessed, man. I don't got no complaints. What's up with you?
Same old for me. I don't got much going on. I got to get up that way soon to see Shania before she get back in school. Then she got a month left. She actually moves out to her first apartment this week.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Her and the roommate. And everybody else is good. Passion and the babies are good, man. They, enjoying their summer. For me, it's just travel here, travel there, spend time with family, hang out a little bit, and that's just it for me, man. Ain't nothing much besides, exercise and then, trying to get back, into my habits, of fitness and everything. So that's about it, man.
I saw it, man. I see you, man. Every morning I'm seeing you in there, man. I said,
yeah, man. I got.
You looking a little small, man.
I'm getting there. I'm getting. It's about 15, but
Good.
I want to do about 10 more. That'll be good for me.
Okay.
That'll put me around 190, somewhere around there.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I said I ain't gonna drop no lower than 225, man. I'm at 231, 232 right now. Mm-hmm. So it's a long way from 244. So we doing something, right?
Yeah. I mean, you feel appreciate it, man. Same with you. I mean, actually, feel a lot better too. I don't wake up with all them aches and pains and all that other shit, man. So that's one thing. The more active you get, because I was playing ball in a regular, but that wasn't enough cardio for me. The cardio I needed, and then you still got to hit the weights too, and but that shit improves a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like the older you get, your testosterone drops. So working out regularly, helps keep that at a steady level. Your sex drive as well. Hell, even sex stamina. All that shit. So it plays a lot into it, man. But I wish it was something that a lot of people when they get early 40s, mid 40s and on would do, because it's a lot of people that I graduated high school, a lot of people I came in the army with, a lot of people I was with in general, just throughout life that 40 and over, that having so many health issues and everything, man. It's just like, hey, you gotta stay on top of that shit.
Yeah, well.
But let's get to the sports, my man. So right now, we not a lot going on. With the WNBA, MLB. The rookies just went to camp for the NFL. Summer league for the NBA. We can be short. What are your thoughts for the summer league? Have you watched any? I'm pretty sure you saw highlights. I don't know if you.
Yeah, I just been watching highlights, man. Obviously, Cooper Flag. He looks pretty good.
Yeah,
as we knew he would. Right, he looks pretty good. the young boy Queen, who I wish the Hornets
Derek
would.
Queen. Yeah.
Yeah, I wish they would have got him. He got a slow, steady, unorthodox game. Man, kind of reminds me of Zach Randolph with a little more pizzazz.
Okay.
Um,
We definitely gonna talk about the Hornets too.
yeah, okay, cool. And and so I like what I saw, man. He lets the game come to him, and that's a sign of hopefully great things to come for a future young big man to be dominant in the league, though.
Yeah. So with him, I like it. I liked his game. From what I saw. Um, I just wish that him and Kenny Lofton Jr. has the same type game. But
He
for,
has he
but
has more height.
yeah, he has more height, and that's the issue. Like Kenny Lofton Jr. don't get the chances that he get, and when he do get the limited chances that he got, he's looked good. And I mean, let's Baycock has looked good wherever he's been on the court at, but he hasn't got that NBA chance, so we don't know what he can do.
Right.
Um, but I mean, not to take anything away from Queen. Queen looks like it. Looks good. Cooper Flag. Only thing about him is he looks good. But also at the same time, you can see where the improvements are needed. And I think that he's so used to being just better than everybody that he didn't have to do, as much as he needed to. And now you see in the NBA that there's two guards that's as strong as him. You know what I'm saying? He can't muscle like he did in college. But he gets the job done. I think once he puts a little more weight on, muscle, it's
Yeah.
gonna be it. He's gonna give hell to a lot of teams.
To the NBA, he will give hell to
Yeah,
the NBA because
yeah,
he has the game is there, the talent is there.
yeah.
You can't take anything away from outside him going to
Nope.
that school down the road. Other than
Hmm.
that, man, the boy can play.
Yeah.
He can play.
Um, I've liked a lot of the young guys I saw. Um, I Ace Bailey, Charlotte. Con Knipple had a pretty good. He had his best game of the season. I'm gonna say what 2 or 3 days ago. That's 14 points. Charlotte was going to regret letting Ace Bailey go to Utah 2 slots after they. Well, either Charlotte picked 3 or 4. 3, 4. So he went right after Charlotte. Charlotte's gonna re. I don't care. Yeah, anybody from Charlotte that loves Charlotte, the Hornets, anybody in that organization that say Cooper Knickel is going to be just fine. I guarantee you. Well, I'm not going to guarantee you, but from what I see, Ace Bailey is going to be a lot better.
Yeah, but let's put this thing in perspective. Ace Bailey needs the ball. Ace Bailey's going to have the opportunity to handle the rock a lot.
Hmm.
We don't need that. So we have a ball dominant guard.
Yeah, how
Very,
much he
very,
gonna be in
very,
town
very,
though?
very, 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 very ball dominant guard.
Here's a question: how long is he gonna be in town though?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean,
Because that's my thing. If I got Ace Bailey coming in, him and Brandon Miller might be my franchise players. I might be able. I can get a nice guard for LaMelo. But I mean, we'll see. From what I've seen from Ace Bailey, dog, I'm like, oh, he got the package. To me,
we'll see. We'll see.
yeah.
He's
I
playing
mean,
against the young
it
boys.
takes years, but for
Yeah,
me,
we'll see.
what I've seen, he looks like he probably should have been either the second or the third pick. But Dylan Harper hasn't looked bad either.
At all.
So,
At all. I think he's
um,
going to fit in just fine with Wemby.
yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Wemby and Stephon Castle,
Yes.
De'Aaron Fox.
Yes.
Harrison Barnes, they got a team over there, just
Yes.
young. Besides Harrison, it's crazy to say Harrison Barnes is the vet, the old guy on that team.
Some
um,
Barnes was playing his last year of college basketball when I went on my first deployment, and now I'm retiring. So
Right.
I get what you're saying, bro.
Yeah. And but I mean, now you're looking at Dylan Harper, and you remember Ron Harper. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? It's some guys that we watched play college football and basketball that their children are in the league now.
Joey Porter Jr.
Yeah. Like, wow.
And that's just one.
Yeah. Um, hell, LeBron.
Yeah.
Big is out his son going in the second year. Hell, Kenyon Martin.
Right.
Yeah. But anyway, so there's a lot of talk about LeBron and the possibility of him not being a Laker this year. I don't subscribe to that. I don't believe it.
Right. Me neither.
But the I guess there's some issues with that's being reported that he doesn't like the way the Lakers are handling things, far as in making Luka the focal point of what they want to build around.
I don't know how. I don't know, man. But if he is being that selfish, then shame on him.
Mm-hmm.
Him being LeBron, because at the end of the day, dude, yes, you're 41. Yes, you're playing at a high level, but they got Luka there for a reason, not to be your tag team partner, to be the heir apparent.
Right.
And he has star power now.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't have to wait on
coming
LeBron.
off the NBA Finals last year.
We don't have to wait on LeBron.
Yeah. And I mean, for what it's worth, LeBron don't have that. He got more years behind him than he got ahead of him.
Duh.
And he hasn't gave them any kind of idea or answer of when he plans on. So I mean, hell, LeBron could decide that he wants to retire this season. This is his last year.
Right.
So why not make it all about, the new guy, they a lot of the roster issues with them, with the Lakers, to me, is a direct, reflection of what happened when Clutch Sports, came into the scene over there. Because when you look at the Lakers, a lot of their players are Clutch Sports signees. So, I mean, you get rid of this guy, you get rid of this guy, you bring this guy in, blah 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 blah. I mean, hey, but I will be surprised. I'm seeing stuff on the internet. I was looking now that people are saying that the Dallas deal is done, but there's a lot that has to be worked out. So we'll see. I.e., him going to Dallas, but
right.
I don't know. Paul George said that he would never sign with the Charlotte Hornets because he's not picking Charlotte just because there's no winning culture there. My career is over. He said, if my career is over with, then I would probably go there.
Is that what he said, or did he say, if you go there, my career is over?
Yeah. Well, my career is over. Yeah, my career is over. Well, it says with, but I'm assuming that's if I go there. So, while I agree with him, there is no winning culture in Charlotte.
Yeah.
There's no winning culture with the Clippers, with the 76ers, with the Thunder until now, and there wasn't none with the Pacers. Name a franchise that had a winning culture that Paul George was a part of, or even kind of before he got there.
Oh, you're talking to me. I thought I'm
clueless. Yeah. So, what are we talking about?
We're talking about a guy who is going to go into the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about a guy that is a stat filler, but what does it amount to?
Not a lot.
Not a fucking lot.
Not a lot. You're talking about a guy that stays injured more than he stays healthy on the floor.
Yeah, and I think, but some of these young players got him as their GOAT, man.
Yeah. That was that to me that had to be the Pacers, Paul George, because Since then, I mean, that was the explosive Paul George. That was pre fibula.
I don't know when I don't know when or why they're saying it,
Gotta
but
be.
I don't know why they're saying it. But
Me
I'm just
neither.
saying, like, yeah, he's not lying, man. Like, we stink, right?
Hmm.
We stink. It's horrible. There's no identity. There's no direction. Like, what
Right.
the fuck are they doing? So he's not lying, man. I just don't like it. Leaves a bad taste in my mouth because it's about my squad. So
Hmm.
fuck off, Paul George.
Right.
Respect.
And I mean, like you said, he's not lying, but you know, at the same time, Paul George, what have you won or what have you done? And then whatever you're saying about this franchise can be said about every franchise that you've played for in the NBA. As For the Hornets, why do you think that's the issue?
Well, I think
There is no winning culture.
I think the lack of veterans, um, front office just not doing the things that they need to do.
Hmm.
Um, but the biggest thing is lack of veterans and like again like getting the players in. Like you could build from the draft, but you got to build smart, and you got to think smart, right? Like it took like for once I feel like this year in the draft I feel like the Panthers got it right.
Yeah.
And past drafts not so much,
Right.
right? So now Charlotte has to find a way to get real dogs in there and get dogs that are in there that's going to stay healthy, even though you can't predict that.
Hmm.
But get some real dogs in there, man, and get a motherfucking presence inside.
Yeah.
Get a fucking presence
Yeah.
inside, right? Derek Queen should be there right now, dog. Or
Yeah.
like you said, Ace Bailey should be
Yeah.
there.
Always been. Yeah.
I think Derek Queen should be in Charlotte right now. That's who I wanted them to pick.
I, one of them. It for y'all. Listen, y'all. It ain't got nothing to do with where Knipple played college. I just don't think with a lot of the guys I've seen, talent wise, he's a good shooter. Um, One of the things they said about him in the draft is he's a good straight line driver to the basket. Well, there ain't too many of them that thrive in the NBA.
Not if you ain't explosive.
Exactly, and he's not explosive. Um, so, uh, um, when you look at the draft picks, Knickel, Liam Neely, Sion James, Ryan Kalbrenner. Then last year, 2024, Tijan Sonalde. He's still there, right?
Yeah.
We don't even know. The year before, Brandon Miller, Jalen Duran, James Booknight. This goes back to 2020, LaMelo Ball. Like when you go, because I've done it. Just looking at it. When you go and look at some of the other picks that they passed up on, you saw these guys in college, and it's like almost a no-brainer. Like, yeah, he should have. Like, I expected him to be some of what he's doing. Like, I don't know how these other teams passed up on him. We can talk about SGA. Why did SGA get traded on draft night for the guy from France?
Right. Oh, Alex R.
No, what's his name? Batum.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I think you're talking about a young boy. Yeah. Nicholas Batum. Yeah.
There's Batum and somebody in a draft pick that turned into Miles Bridges, but you know. Anywho, all right, let me jump out of sports. I forgot how many days we got till college football starts. Cannot wait.
We have
Um,
we have about 7 Saturdays left, I think.
okay.
6, 7 Saturdays, something like that.
Dog, I wish we could have got or would have got the information to that guy that we were sitting behind doing that Miami game that had that belt. Because I want a belt.
Did you try to Google
I've been Googling,
it?
and nothing.
Yeah.
But I do know that Fanatics is selling and that might just be what I end up, which is not a bad idea choice anyway. I just didn't like the price tag on. I think it was like 5. I was like, whoa.
You gonna spend.
Yeah, but
That wasn't no cheap ass belt them boys had.
no, yeah, that one wasn't that they had, but Fanatics, I don't know, we have to see. But I was looking at, I'm like, I could do with this. I could do with this. But um, all right, so let's talk music real quick.
All right.
We got Let God Sort Them Out.
Yep.
What are your thoughts? I know you've listened to it.
Yeah,
Had
I
an
have.
opportunity to it.
I think it's a great album. I think
Hmm.
I think that um, first of all, the rollout has been top tier. The press has been top tier.
Yeah.
Um, but anyway, getting into the music, man, they didn't disappoint, man. Malice never disappoints, and
Hmm.
for Pusha T to be the type of artist that he has, I mean that he that he is, and still comes second fiddle, if you
Yeah.
will,
Took a back seat.
to his brother, is
Hmm.
a 52-year-old man.
Hmm.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
The production is good. It's all around good album, man.
Yeah. I saw people calling it album of the decade already. I was like, whoa, it ain't even been
Oh,
a
whoa,
week
whoa,
yet. Yeah,
whoa.
it ain't even been a week yet. Album of the decade. Um, I like it. I like it. I've listened to it a couple times. There's just there's not a song that I don't like. There's some things I don't like, i.e., I'm over Pharrell singing on hooks for some reason. I just some of those was kind of like, did you know that they change did you hear the change on So Be It? So when the album first came out, So Be It had well, within 12 hours they re-uploaded, I guess, or whatever, and it had a beat change. So I guess something didn't get cleared, but I ended up getting both versions on the copy that I got, which is kind of one thing I was looking at when on the credits of the album it says clips featuring Pusha T and Malice, and that just like I'm like that's kind of weird because the clips is Pusha T and Malice.
Well, they're not the Clips. They've
Oh,
been
clips,
correct.
yes,
Yeah,
clips.
they've been correcting so many
Hmm.
people on that.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about though.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Or no Malice.
Right.
Yeah.
But
But yeah, overall, I'm not. I wish Nas would have had a longer verse, but I just think they put him up there just to have him up there because he wasn't even really talking about shit. I was like, all right, uh, but I liked it. People were speculating that there was supposed to be a whole verse up here, but of course that didn't happen. Then,
wasn't
huh?
wasn't needed.
Nah, you know. And people like, oh, we waiting for the deluxe. Pusha T said, we don't throw away, we don't have throwaways. We put everything that we got goes on the album. So it sounds like they made 13 songs and all 13 made the album.
There you go.
Boom. But yeah, I like it. Did you listen to Boldy James and Nick Craven?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hmm.
Boldy delivered as always, as
Okay.
did Nicholas Craven.
Okay. I liked it too. There's RJ Payne. I like this. It feels good to win. That was I was like, when I listened to it, I was like, I think Dre like a couple songs up here.
You should have sent it to me, but I'll keep that in mind.
I'll give it to you. Hell, since we last potted, that's probably the only thing that's really came out. I guess we're worth listening to.
I mean, people have been talking about the Giveon album. I haven't
Oh,
listened
I haven't
to it.
got to it yet, but I have it right here.
Yeah, I haven't listened to it just yet.
Um, well, Jay had been doing his thing.
Yeah, Jid's going crazy, bro.
He's been doing his thing. Slick Rick dropped the album.
Did you listen?
I did. Uh,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not bad. It's just not. I guess what. I don't know if it's me would be looking, for nostalgia. Um,
That's probably what it is.
but it's not the art of storytelling, Slick Rick for me, or all the other stuff. But I mean, um, I do like what Nas is doing over there at Mass Appeal. So I think there's supposed to be a Big L album that's coming out.
Mm.
A Ghostface.
I know. Yeah. Okay.
Um, I don't know if there was a Prodigy or there was somebody else. But I think it's like three or four more. I know Big L is one, Ghostface is another. And that I think that Ghostface might be the one that you had sent me the Supreme Clientele to.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I like
Reagan, Reagan ready to draw too.
yeah. Um, so we'll see. That's about it for music. Um, we've been going. Dog, Pornhub gone here in Georgia. You can't get on no porn sites.
It's been like that for a while here in Virginia.
Oh, well, yeah, but Georgia's been different. Like I think one of the it's probably within the last, I want to say 4 to 5 weeks, maybe 2 months. I told you I was in North Carolina, and I just happened to someone sent me a link, and I went to click on it. It was Pornhub, and I couldn't even get to it in North Carolina. And that was weird. It asked me for age verification and everything. I was like, damn, damn. Then I looked into it, and it was like, okay, blah 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 blah. But in Georgia, within the last 2 weeks, a law or bill that was signed off on last year came in effect to where for porn sites you need age verification.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. um we just catching up, I guess, everything we missed. Antoine Massey, he's one of the last two where he's captured now. This nigga was in an Airbnb and the Airbnb owners, I think, saw him and they recognized him, and nigga, he was out for all of, I mean, what, damn near 2 months, right? And that's the way you get caught up, like in a fucking Airbnb. Uh,
Gotta live somewhere.
yeah. So the big beautiful bill was passed.
Yeah.
Uh, I think I was talking to my mom. Me and my mom was talking about, and she was like, um, all this stuff is this going on. We talk about bad about Trump, this and that, and she was like, rightfully so. But she was like, for me, um, Kamala was no better, and that's why I didn't vote. And I was just like, but it's like to me, that's not a good enough reason. You know what I'm saying? Like I know it's kind of bad or cliche, to say the lesser of two evils, but even at my age, and my mom, of course, my mom's a lot older than me. Um, when I look at what's going on and I think about voting, I'm like, okay, what's going to be best for my kids and their kids? Because that's what we're really thinking about now. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of you and I are established and what we're doing, where we at in life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Um, of course, we have a lot more living to do, but the majority of these laws and bills and everything that's coming out is more or less going to affect our children
Right.
and their children. So that's the thing that I think, a lot of, our older generations gotta look at and understand. Like, yeah, Kamala may have not been too much better, but at the same time, um, the things that we're looking at, how does it affect, our lineage?
Right.
This big beautiful bill, is affecting healthcare, for the biggest issue. So, and a lot of other things. Is I think they said it's 1,500 pages of it. It's a lot in there, but everything that he said that he wasn't gonna do, it's kind of like he is doing it.
I would argue that everything he said he was going to do, he is doing it.
That too. Yeah. Um, there was a McDonald's worker that she got she was told to go home. I
Yeah.
think it was like her third or fourth time being told to go home, right? She came back and killed the manager. Wow.
Well, man, to report stuff like this is some wild shit.
Hmm.
Man, people hungry out here. She need that. She need that bread. She needed that bread. I ain't condoning her killing nobody.
Right.
But shit, she need that motherfucking money. I wonder why she was getting sent home. I don't know.
Yeah. You know, with a lot of people these days, when you hear certain words like "okay, I got you" or I'll be back" or some shit like that, it's you got to start taking some of this shit serious.
You better.
Yeah. Um, I listened to this interview. Jim Jones was talking about when Ciara approached him and stopped him while he was doing an interview and basically told him like, "Hey, God told me to tell you this. You need to make Chrissy an honest woman."
Mm-hmm.
Right? He said basically, he had a problem with that. He didn't know where that came from or why she approached him on that, and that started, a little issues in his household when everything was fine. Um, I had this conversation. Me and somebody else was talking about this, and one of the big thing that came up is why do your hardcore Christians feel like they can tell you what to do with your life or interject things like that? You know what I'm saying? Without being asked.
Is it just hardcore Christians, or I
Well,
mean,
no, not
people
really,
today?
but they're the ones that I'm not gonna say they're using God, but that's their premise for telling you is because God told them.
Well, if you're a believer and you feel as though God is speaking to you,
Hmm.
God has put things in your heart, there's your answer, buddy.
Hmm.
I mean, it's that simple. I'm not here to say that it's bull crap or not here to say, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
I don't know, right? So, um, but hey, if the big homie's speaking to you, man, when you got him in your heart, dog, anything's possible, including blurting out shit that people don't want to hear.
Yeah, but at the same time, if someone tell you that they don't want to hear that shit, then you gotta take it.
Did he say that?
No, 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 he didn't. He did
Oh.
definitely didn't. That would definitely been called. But I mean, I wouldn't blame nobody for saying that.
He
Um,
also told her to speak her mind and shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But she was going to back off.
kind of like the well, I mean, when you're on TV and you being recorded, but that goes along with the hey, when are y'all gonna start having kids? Or,
Yeah.
all that other talk. So, where we at? Meg and Klay.
Okay.
I really don't care.
What do you mean?
I really don't care about the announcement or if it was a rollout. I mean, I don't. I mean, congrats.
Hey, man. Hopefully, it's a match made in heaven.
Yeah, and even if they just fucking, then they just, to me, I don't care. I hate the fact that we're getting to the point to where a lot of these women, entertainers, celebrities, whatever you want to call them, can be with a man, and then it turns into next thing you know, they're not together. It turns into they just fucking anybody, or they for the streets.
What, the women are for the streets?
Yeah, I hate that.
Oh, yeah. No, that's crazy, man. People, adults do adult things. Humans do human things, man. It
Absolutely.
is what it is. Now, I mean, I hope I said a match made in heaven. I'm not saying I expect for them to get married or nothing, but hey, if they rocking out and if it's a summer
Hmm.
fling, then it's a summer fling. It's two
Right.
adults, consenting adults doing what they do, hopefully,
Absolutely. And Clay might be what she need. I don't know. I mean,
or vice versa, or
Clay
vice
might
versa.
be what she need. Huh?
I said, or vice versa.
Yeah, yeah, that too. That too. Um, all right, so we didn't well we didn't record that week, but we didn't talk about Diddy.
All right.
It's old now. But the verdict has came down. What was it? Four to five? He was guilty on, or three out of five?
I don't remember, brother.
Yeah, I don't either. It seems like it is old news now. But what surprised me or shocked me is that he was denied bail. I'm not surprised because I think the sentiment I had was either way it go, people are going to be surprised about this verdict, whether he was found guilty or not guilty. One thing I will say is that the shit that they try to say he did, he didn't do. So if he was on trial for being abusive and everything else, then I say, hey, he probably would have been found guilty. But a lot of the other shit, the nigga just sound like he was a motherfucking freak.
Mm.
You know, a
Yeah,
lot of, so
I don't know, man. I think the biggest thing for me, and I think we said it before, is that tape of him putting his hands and his feet on that woman done a lot,
yeah.
right? And that's not something that he was. Did he get? He was charged with anything to do with that, right? Was he?
No, no,
Nothing.
no.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. That wasn't nothing. It was all trafficking. Actually, but a lot of people saying, it's a slap in the face for the victims and whatever else. But no, I mean he wasn't being charged with none of that stuff.
Right.
You tried to get him for RICO, sex trafficking,
Right.
all the shit that he wasn't doing.
Right.
So I mean, hey, um, RG3 and Angel Reese,
Okay.
right?
Talk
So
about.
RG3 has been every time something has happened, he's had some disparaging comments towards Angel Reese. Um, always in favor of Caitlin Clark. Most recently, there was a so it was announced that Angel Reese was going to be on the cover of NBA 2K26.
Right.
The same day, she announced the release of her signature shoe.
Right.
Someone uh created a graphic of Angel Reese on the cover of 2K26 as a monkey. Um, really didn't get no circulation until RG3 decided to retweet it and comment on it. And of course, RG3 as him being RG3, he has a big following, millions of followers. So of course, that's when eyes really hit on it because, whoever did it didn't have no followers. So
Yeah, I
now
didn't. I didn't see it.
until
I didn't see
RG3
it until
posted it, right?
RG3 posted it.
Absolutely. So that's where a lot of people had the issue with that. He chose to repost it and then comment about um it was kind of like a I guess it was a lot of backhanded compliments in there, but saying that he doesn't condone this or condone that, even though she's retweeted stuff about his family in a video about his family. And he never said nothing, but you know, people from inside her camp contacted him and told him that she does personally hate Caitlin Clark, and
Right.
he didn't say nothing about that when he was right. And then her mom comes out and say no one in her camp contacted him, her circle's that tight or whatever. Who knows? But I doubt that. But at the same time, I don't think that he should have if he had something to say, he could have said it without the picture, for one. And he didn't have to add all that other stuff in there about her reposting this or that, because I feel like, and I'm heavy on Twitter. I'm on Twitter every day. He's always had something to say about her anytime something has happened.
Right. Yeah, I don't understand what his thing is for Angel Reese or whatnot. Why he keeps her name in his mouth, and on his pages and all that stuff. I don't get it.
Hmm.
Uh, again, like I said before, I didn't see the picture. I mean, I read his tweet first, right? Like
Yeah.
I read it, and I'm like, I don't even know what he's talking about. And then the
Hmm.
pictures came, so I'm like, all right, well, like again, you're trying to bring awareness to what
Exactly.
for what, right? Like if I feel like if she's ignoring it, then you should ignore it.
Mm-hmm. And then, like I said, you did this on her rollout day.
Yeah.
Her announcing the signature shoe.
For what?
Right. A lot of backlashes came out since then. I saw some today. Shaq talking about he sees something else. He's going straight to RG3's ass.
That's what he said.
That wasn't his exact words, but
He said he's gonna punch him in the face.
yeah, that was paraphrasing.
Punch him in the mouth, man.
I think we need more of that. We need more of that because it's not a lot of black men that are out here actively taking up. Because I hate, dog. To me, this Caitlin Clark Angel Reese thing has really, for me, is soured a lot of the women basketball because it's kind of like the uh anytime she does something good, she's talked about like, well, Caitlin Clark, blah 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 blah. Anytime I'm on social media, um, and yes, they're going to be linked together for the rest of their careers. They're going to be,
Absolutely.
but I like the comparisons and down in one to talk about the other one. I don't. It's just like rap, man. I think that Kendrick and Drake thing to me that messed up a lot in hip hop.
Hmm.
Hate it. But yeah, I don't understand this 35, 36-year-old man feeling the need to talk about this 22, 23-year-old woman every time something happens or you know what I'm saying? And it's never positive.
Side note, did you see him get his ass cut by I Show Speed?
Yeah. 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 I did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was tweeting about that too. I feel like that was nasty work, RG3. I think that should be the end of his commenting on Angel Reese. I understand you have your podcast, you want to talk sports and do sports, but I feel like a lot of these guys don't really watch sports as much as they try to tell you they do.
Right.
And I think a lot of that came down, a lot of that became more visible when you saw when they wanted to when all the outrage of fouls Caitlin Clark was getting. And I'm pretty sure you've watched WNBA since its inception, and the WNBA has not been a pillow fighting league since inception, since the Houston Comets. The women are physical. They've always been physical.
Feisty and physical.
Yes. I would say the women are probably more physical than the NBA. The NBA, they don't really hard foul no more.
Definitely more aggressive.
Yeah.
Definitely more aggressive.
But it's just highlighted more because you have the quote unquote savior of the league. Speaking of that, let's have this conversation. What is generational talent? And I ask you that because that, to me, that shit is being thrown around way too much today.
Generational talent is, to me, a person that comes in and has a direct impact and changes the landscape of said sport.
Okay. How many do we have in the NBA right now?
Generational talents.
Mm-hmm. In your opinion?
LeBron.
Absolutely. I mean, that might be it. From day one, that you say, hey, this guy is once in blah, 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 blah.
LeBron. I mean, as far as complete basketball player. Now, shooting wise, Steph.
Yeah, shooting wise, Steph. And so can we say generational if you're, because I hate to say one dimensional because Steph is definitely not one dimensional, but
right.
shooting wise, there's never going to be another shooter like him. He is a generational shooter.
He is a generational talent. He's a generational talent. He changed the game. He did change the landscape. He did change the game.
He did. Yeah. Okay, we can say that.
Absolutely.
Football. But wait, was that it for basketball?
For me, yes.
Okay. KD is not generational, right? Oh yeah.
That's the next person that I was gonna say,
Okay.
but shit,
I
might have
mean, it's hard to
might
find
have
another 7 footer that can handle the ball like him,
yeah.
shoot.
Gotta throw him in there. Gotta throw him in there.
Okay.
I think when it's all said and done, um, yeah, I'm gonna ride with those three
Okay.
for now.
Okay.
Football wise, gotta say Mahomes.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Mahomes gets it done.
that's
And
active right now.
yeah, that's active right now. By any means necessary. Mahomes gets it done.
You gotta say Mahomes, man. You got to go with Mahomes.
Yeah. To me, it's tough after that. What about Miles Garrett? No.
No,
TJ Watt?
no,
No. Michael Parsons? No.
fuck no.
Okay. Anybody on defense you can think of? Mm,
That's tough. Active today on
yeah.
defense.
Hell, what anybody active today on offense besides Patrick?
No, no, I don't, I don't, I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. Uh,
Yeah, I don't know.
the last,
It's hard. It's hard for me.
the last person I would say on defense, man, would be Aaron Donald.
Ooh, yeah, yeah,
That would be the last person. I mean, he's not active anymore, but
yeah.
the
He
last person.
he changes the game immensely.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Would Asia Wilson be generational for you? Women basketball wise?
Best player in the WNBA. Yes. Generational. Man, that's rough. That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah,
It's tough. It's close.
because I mean, what is there that she can't do?
Right. It's tough. That's tough.
We was having this conversation. We was talking about it, and she came up. Somebody threw in Caitlin Clark. Um, what was said about Caitlin Clark is, you know, she hasn't got there yet. Like her game is still like once her game, like there's certain key things. Um, and you can tell that she's tried to put on muscle and weight this
Mhm.
year, which is really affecting her game because of the injuries. Um, she's one of the biggest defensive liabilities on the floor. They pick on her. They
Right.
they want to switch offs with her. But her impact on the game, the way she impacts it, when she got the ball in her hands, whether she's scoring or not, and then the eyes or the crowd
Mhm.
attention she draws makes it hard to say that she's not generational.
She has uh coming out of college, you would say one could say because we haven't seen a player
Hmm.
quite like her with the range that she has.
Yeah, not in the women's sport.
I
No.
think that's what it is, the range
Yeah.
in which she shoots the ball.
Hmm.
Because in all actuality, if you really want me to be honest, and I know you do, because we're unapologetic.
Yeah.
While I am a fan, while I want her to succeed, I don't know if I see her becoming better than Maya Moore.
No,
I
no,
don't
no.
know if I
Yeah, Maya
see
Moore.
her becoming better than Diana Taurasi. I
Right.
don't know if I see her being better, being better than Asia Wilson.
Hmm.
I don't see it, and I think
Maya Moore is my goat.
Maya Moore's your go
Yeah.
and Tarasi's mine. So I don't see that happening. I don't see it.
Hmm.
I don't see it.
It looks like Paige might have a better career than her right now.
You think so?
If Paige keep playing the way she is.
I
I
hope
think
I'm
I think I
wrong.
think because Paige got the physicality. Because Paige looks, she plays for contact. She contact doesn't bother her as much.
Yeah,
And I think that's one of the things as far as in with Caitlin Clark, is just that that part of her game, like it sucks because of the injuries and everything. Like, like I said, she's put on weight, she's put on muscle and everything to deal with the more, because it's more physical than it was in college. But now, the growings, the hamstrings, so, you know, we'll see how it go. It just may take a little more time for her as far as adjusting to, because I'm pretty sure, we saw it in college. Her whistle was friendly, and they were scared to touch her until it came down to playing at LSU or South Carolina, or those the SEC team. She didn't have to deal with a lot of that in the Big Ten.
right. Well, she's stinging it up right now. So
Oh my God, 2 for 35. Her last 37 3-pointers. Jesus. Anywho, um, I saw this post and it was talking about the military, army as a living, right? Um there was a statistic that said that the um hold on, let me see. The average 23-year-old in the military is more well off and stable than the average 23-year-old college graduate.
wait, what?
The average 23-year-old military veteran is more stable than the average 23-year-old college graduate.
I believe that.
Absolutely, I do.
Yeah, hell yeah, I believe that. What? Fuck yeah.
Um, Military gets a bad a black eye for, I don't know, for a lot of stuff. I guess deploying or this or that. I don't know. But I would tell anybody that's not sure on what they want to do coming out of high school, don't know the next steps of what they want to do in the military, ain't a bad option.
Right,
Whether you want to do 3, 4 years or you want to do longer than that, it could be a very nice stepping stone, especially if you don't know what you want to do. Instead of just sitting around the house and bullshitting and trying to figure that next step out.
right. No, you're right about that. You're right about that because I didn't have shit going on at the time.
Mhm.
So
So, um, and it's, I mean, less debt too. You ain't got to worry about all that. I mean, student loans, all that other shit too. And if you do, you can pay that shit off with. You can let the military pay for it. Let me ask you this question, as because you're still active in the military. Uh, I haven't said what I my retirement was 2022, January 2022. When you look at the direction of the military and where it's going in, how do you feel about it?
uh, I don't really pay attention to the direction, Reggie. I'm gonna be honest with you. I
Hmm.
pay attention to me,
Hmm.
what the fuck I'm doing, and why the fuck I'm doing
Yeah.
it. And I don't pay attention to it, dog. I mean,
Well,
sorry.
but no, I mean that's the retired, that almost
I'm
almost
checked out. I'm checked out,
yeah,
dog.
yeah, yeah.
I,
Because I mean, at the same time, when I was going through those transition processes and everything, I knew I had my paperwork in and whatever else. It was kind of like uh, I'm not bothering nobody. You know what I'm saying? I could see a soldier that had at one point in time, it's almost like I don't even know how to correct that shit because I don't know what's allowed and what's not because the shit has changed so much.
Facts. I'm to that point.
You know, but a lot of things I did see, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to be that guy that's like, well, when I came in, this and that, da 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 da, like a lot of my peers were.
Right.
I never want to be that guy, and I never wanted to be that guy, especially going out the door, but a lot of shit I saw, I'm just like, this ain't my army no more. This is their army.
Well, it's
It's
definitely
time for me to go.
yeah, it's a younger arm. It's a young man's game, and that in itself is enough for me. You know.
Hmm. All right, let's have a conversation about it says giving up people that makes your partner uncomfortable, but I'm gonna add a lot more into this too, I guess to give it more substance, I guess. Um and I guess the premise of it was, you know, people that make your partner uncomfortable for whatever reason. Having to go to that decision to whether you're like, do I cut this friendship off, relationship off, or whatever else, in order for my relationship to thrive.
Okay.
Um,
We've talked about this before.
yeah, yeah. But so that's why I want to add more, a little more into it. So, this past weekend, one of my homeboys, he proposed,
Okay.
and his lady, she, I guess, kind of, I don't know, she comes, I guess, abrasive. She kind of makes when everyone is all out together in the group, she kind of makes people uncomfortable. I.e., for instance, let's say it's me and you out there, right? Me and you, we was with him, some other people, and let's say you saw something that looked good, right? And you turned
Mhm.
your head, see what's going on. You're looking at her.
Okay.
She might say, "Damn, Dre, why you so thirsty?"
Okay.
Shit like that. And so it's kind of like, but that's like a common, and everybody kind of like, they don't like really when, we come out or we go out and she's there, it's kind of like, I really don't want to be around her like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. So what? So what's your question?
Having that partner that's like that, your friends ain't really, don't really rock with her tough, but your lady, your baby and how she get down or whatever else. But it's kind of like everyone else is kind of like, we really, I guess, but I don't think that he knows that, we are like that or we feel that way. You know what I'm saying? But if it was your lady, how do you have that conversation with her?
Like she got to chill.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
I mean, I probably would just be like, "Yo, you doing too much, bro." Like
Yeah.
it's not like just kind of. I mean, I ain't telling you to change your personality and shit like that, but you know,
Hmm.
you can't like you rubbing people the wrong way with some of your antics, killer.
Right. Yeah. Even with when she said that to because she did actually say that to my homeboy Mike, and I was like, damn, like I'm thinking to myself like the nigga's single. He can
Was and she said it? She wasn't joking. She was just like,
no, no, no,
like
no,
I,
no. No. And that's something like usually that she do. Like she's made the comment in front of him before, like, damn, why are your friends so damn thirsty?
I'm thirsty because I'm looking at attractive women.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit much. That's a bit much.
Yeah, I think so. What about the partner that you feel like that is kind of like, uh, I'm kind of hesitant because I don't know how things are gonna go down. Like when we're out, it's kind of like one of those unknowns, and I don't want because I've had friends that's damn near got in a fight with women I've dated or been with, and it came down to the point of where like, damn, like I don't even like you kind of like torn between, okay, if I hang out with my friends, should my lady be there, or when I'm out with my lady and we're all doing like group things, like what friends do I invite? I always hate to be in positions and situations like that.
I mean, hmm. I don't want to say it's a norm or whatever, but there are certain people that I'm sure you're going to hang out with your partner, and certain people that you aren't, just because of their personalities, and maybe they might clash or things like that. I think there's nothing. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Hmm.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all.
Yeah, but I do think at times, you want your people to be able to get along with who you're dating to, or who your love interest is, or who you potentially see yourself being with for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I mean, true. I'm just saying it don't always work out that way.
Yeah. For instance, you know, your lady say, "Hey, I know Reg is your boy, but I'd rather him not come around."
No, I mean, if it's a us thing, sure. Or unless you did something that really made somebody uncomfortable, like on some
Right.
some some freakazoid type shit, then of course I would, what I'm saying,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
But you ain't causing no trouble, and shit like that. Like, nah, like if I want to invite you, I'm going to invite you.
right. To me, it got to be a damn good reason, like you
Yeah,
said, and it can't just be one of those. Well, because if it's one of those, well, he makes me feel uncomfortable, or that it. We're gonna have to have this talk.
right.
Going back to the other conversation, I'm not cutting friends off no more for you know nobody. If it has to be a valid reason, because next thing I know, we ain't in a relationship no more, and you losing friends,
Facts.
you know. And then
Facts.
I got to determine whether is it you, or you the reason that we have these problems or issues? Because sometimes we are a little hesitant to point things out like that to our partners. Um,
True.
Speaking of that, like I said, we that was Friday. I was out with my homeboy, so we was out Saturday, and I invited a couple high school friends that out. Um, Three of them was women, so it was like nine of us. Three of them was women, and one of them had bought a homegirl with her. And one of the guys was this nigga I was stationed with in Kuwait, and he was having a conversation with two of them, and we all got ready to leave the spot.
Hmm.
We outside talking, and he got in his truck. When he rolled past us, and gave the deuces and kept riding. So
Hmm.
I was like, damn, what's wrong with this nigga? So I'm like, this nigga just rolled off, didn't say nothing. And the two girls that he was talking to was like, yeah, that nigga was acting weird. Da 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 da. He pulled out his phone and showed us a picture of his dick. Mind you, he just met them that night.
Going back to what I said, if you on some freakazoid shit, though, I can't fuck with you around certain people. I mean, it just is what it is, right? Like,
Yeah. Well, for me, that's I go to not even around certain people because I'm like I start thinking like, nigga, you like this around all women? Like, what are you like? What are you doing? That like what was the conversation that you felt like you had to pull your phone out and show your dick?
right.
Because at first when they said that, they like, yeah, he showed us his dick. I'm thinking the nigga showed it to him under the table or some shit. I was like, what the fuck going on? No, he pulled his phone out and showed a picture of his dick. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, all right. I ain't even say nothing to him about the shit. I was like, well, I know not to invite him out.
Yeah, that's your last, bud. That's your last. That's your last.
And at this, the nigga's a master sergeant at Fort Bragg, and one of the girls was a she works in the well, I'm not gonna say where she worked because somebody might be watching this, know who I'm talking about. But she's junior to him. So nigga could have really got himself in some trouble.
Nigga still can get himself in some trouble.
Absolutely. Whew. Anywho, all right, let me see. I don't know if we talked about this. Real quick. Once you move on and out of relationship to the next relationship, do you feel like there's any pressure that your next has to be better than your ex?
No,
Yeah, I don't get that. I don't get it.
absolutely not.
I don't get it. The comparisons or anything, I don't get it. I don't get it. Um, if you was dating somebody and I said that ain't your usual, how would you feel about that?
If it's not, I'll say, yeah, you're right, bro. Like, that's it.
Do you? eh,
You know when somebody's the quote unquote usual. You know,
Yeah, but I mean,
doesn't mean
well,
it's a bad thing.
I guess so. Aesthetic wise, I guess so. Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Doesn't mean it's a good thing. Like it just means
It,
you notice something that's different about me,
right.
right? Like it.
Well, I think at our age it's a little more than that now. It's kind of more or less of who what feels right. Of course, you still want someone that's easy on your eyes, but also as much as that's important to you, it's also how that person makes you feel or treat you too. Younger, I probably ain't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm like, okay, yeah, she bad, but that motherfucker's headache city.
Mm-hmm.
Um, all right, unapologetic truths. um, you're on a date. You're on a date, and she offers to pay. You decline, and her response is, "Oh, you must be intimidated by strong women." What's your response?
No, I'm not intimidated, and you being it, you having some money to pay for dinner doesn't make you strong at all.
At all. At all. I'm not intimidated at all. Yeah, I'm telling I'm not intimidated at all. And just to pass that over, I'm like, hey, you get the next one. I got the first.
Right, right, right. That's
First
easy.
one.
That's
Yeah.
an easy one.
Yeah.
Next one on you.
Right. Just you want to pay so bad. Oh, hold on. It's said that being 100% honest in a relationship works. Is there a such thing as being too honest in a relationship, though, whether it's irrelevant, uncalled for, or rude? Mm. E- No, there's not.
Okay.
Um, I think irrelevant is different. I was more or less thinking rude. I think you can say things in a way. especially knowing your partner, because you should know your partner.
That's
You can
key.
say things in a way that is not, yeah, keep it cute, where it's not being rude. I.e., if her breath stink or something, you should be able to tell her that without it being rude.
That's key.
Yeah,
Knowing your people, man. You got to know your people.
yeah. But then, I mean, at the same time, some things don't need to be said either, though.
Hmm. All right.
Mhm. I mean, I guess. I mean, yeah, I don't know, because she put them wedges on. I'm telling about them wedges.
Yeah, me too.
Where you going with them on? Who you going with them? Yeah. Would you rather find out your person is cheating or find out that they tried to cheat, but it didn't happen because they failed miserably at it?
How you feel at cheating?
Mm, I feel like as a woman, it might be a lot harder than a man. Anyway, I mean, these days it ain't hard to get pussy, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot easier for women to get thick.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
how is it? How do you? Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that was meant for a man, but I don't know. Let's just say she tried to cheat, and homeboy was like, "Nah, you got a man."
Mm. Uh, I probably would be upset at the fact. I would be upset. I'd be fucked up either way, bro. Like
Yeah,
two evils, right? Like I think I respect you if you told me that. You know what I mean? That's what you was on. Um, I don't know. I don't know.
think I would be.
Weird ass question.
Yeah, I would be less fucked up if let's just say you found out that she tried to cheat and it didn't happen, versus she did. She actually did cheat on you. Like you see some shit, some come across. Um, you get word like, yeah, man, oh, your lady was da 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 da, whatever nigga told you some shit, and I think this was somewhere early when we started pod, and I think that goes back to the whole thing about once another nigga gets your cookie, you feel like it ain't yours no more.
Right. Surprising. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Territorial shit. Yeah.
yeah. Well, that's it for me. Yeah, I wouldn't like either, but knowing that it didn't happen, I guess I could fuck with that a little more. They're gonna be balled up in bed either way it go, but I probably probably be a little less um
Mhm.
sensitive than knowing it didn't happen. Nigga, looking at these summer league games, you just be like, uh it's kind of like a who's who. Like you be like, damn, I ain't even know this nigga was still around playing ball.
Right. You right about that, nigga.
Yeah. But all right, dog, let's close it out, man.
All right, man. Well, shout out to you, big dog, for keeping this thing afloat, doing everything it is that you do for the pod, man. Shout out to the home team. Shout out to my support system. Shout out to my babies.
Hmm.
Um, shout out to all the people out there that's not having a great season. The summer season ain't like how you wanted it to be, but just keep pushing, man. And with that being said, mental health is real. Myself and Reggie may not be subject matter experts when it comes down to it, but I can assure you, before you harm yourself, you harm others, please tap into Unapologetic Pod on IG and or Facebook, or our individual IG and or Facebook, and I can assure you that we will get you the help that you need. Other than that, big dog, you already know what's going on with me. Different toilet, same shit. Before I go, man, shout out to my player partner, uh, Justin Phillips, man. His birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday, hope you enjoy it, man. You deserve all the blessings that's coming your way, man, and then some, dog. So
Absolutely. Yeah. Got to keep good people around, man. I definitely can attest to that. One more thing, dog. Nigga, last week I trimmed this shit a little bit, nigga. When I tell you it was motherfucking grays all like there was nowhere in here. Like I trimmed this shit down and they was all like in this one area on both sides. Nigga, I was like, what the fuck? Just hiding up under, I guess all the the black hair, the regular shit. But I trimmed this shit down, nigga. I was looking at this shit like, damn, that shit don't even. It didn't even look good to me because I'm like, yeah, that shit been like sprinkled throughout here or some shit. But
So what you gonna do? You gonna turn the clock back? What you gonna do?
nah, dog. I'm of course, it's still black hair in there. So when that shit grow back, it's just gonna, I guess, hopefully cover it back up because that's what it was doing anyway. So, it is what it is. These motherfuckers ain't here now. When I started looking, I was talking to my dad last week and he was like, you got gray hair on the top of your head. I was like, yeah, nigga, that's been some couple years now. You know what I'm saying? But like, I didn't know that. I'm like, well. Obviously, you ain't been paying attention to your son because they've been there. But hell, it's time to embrace them, dog. I ain't no young pup no more, nigga. I was out there playing ball with the young boys the other day, and I was to the point to where, like, I'm like, do I really still even want to play basketball no more? Like, I just didn't have it. Like, I'm out there playing, I'm having a good time, but it just didn't feel the same to me. You know what I'm saying? Like that excitement, enjoyment. You know what I'm saying? Competing like how you was in your 20s and 30s.
Mm.
It's kind of like I was just passing the time. But and then I thought about it, I'm like, man, it's been like 2 or 3 weeks since I last played, but I ain't even missed that shit. Usually I'm be like, dog, I gotta get out there and ball. I gotta go play some ball, but it is what it is now.
Games change, man.
Games change, movements change, nigga. I'm just
Dude.
boxing niggas out like I ain't even like I feel like I couldn't even jump. Low center of gravity and boxing motherfucker. I'm just like, all right, though. It's over, man. It's a wrap for that shit. I honestly, that's how I'm feeling right now. It's over.
I hear you, man. Well, it very well may be, though.
Take up golf or some shit.
Oh, bro, might be it for you.
Let's hit the golf course. Yeah, but hey, shout out to everybody that support us, that listen, watch, however you get this podcast. I appreciate the love, support. To my family, thank y'all for everything y'all do. Love y'all. Shania, I'm proud of you, my girl.
Yes, sir.
First apartment. Dog, time is moving so fast, man. Other day I was just thinking, I was like, damn, Shania be 21 next year, my nigga. Like she be drinking age. God.
The time flies, man.
Yeah. And then next year, senior in college. Like, what the fuck, man?
It's freaking wild.
Jesus. Yeah, but I couldn't be more proud of her and both of mine. I got something to tell you about Passion too. Yeah, I couldn't be more proud. Of everything they're doing, both of them. And man, like you said, the time is flying by. But once again, thank y'all to everybody. Like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for fucking with us. Like Dre said, for everybody out there, if you're going through some things, whether you are or you aren't, hopefully you got an outlet to, somebody that you can talk to and confide in, for whatever's going on. And like always, we're unapologetic, we're unfiltered. Y'all know who it is. Keep your head down, stay low, keep it on a swivel. This Dre Reg. We are out of here. We will see y'all next week.
Take it easy.
Ooh.
You know what it is. Thanks for listening to another episode of Unapologetic, the podcast. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.
Better follow me.